So today we're going to look at double number lines. As you can see, a double number line is just made up of two number lines that are put on top of each other. You can show two quantities at the same time. So we can show miles and hours. So what they did is they created a graph. Miles is on top, hours is on the bottom for 10 miles per hour. How many miles are walked in 2 5/10 hours? So if I look here, I look at the bottom number line, and I'm going to look at 2 1/2. So 2 5/10. Let me redo that. That's 2 1/2, or 2 5/10. So halfway between 20 and 30 is going to be 25. So it's going to be 25 miles are walked in 2 1/2 hours. This information can also be shown on a table. So if you look, we have 1 hour equals 10 miles, 2 hours is going to be 20 miles, 3 hours would be 30 miles, and 4 hours would be 40. We're going to go ahead and create this double line together. Alex is able to walk 6 miles in 3 hours. So if we look here at 3 hours, we know it's going to be 6 miles. So what we have to do is we have to find the unit rate. So we're going to put 6 miles over 3 hours, and to find the unit rate, it's going to be per 1 hour. So it's going to be, if you divide 3 by 3, you get 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So my unit rate is 2 miles per hour. So if I do 1 hour is 2 miles, then I'm going to take 2 hours and double it and get 4 miles. 3 hours times 2 would be 6. 4 times 2 would be 8. So now I'm going to go ahead and graph this. And I'm going to graph 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Now I'm going to do the miles. So if I do go 1 hour, it's 2 miles. 2 hours is 4. 3 hours is 6 miles, and 4 hours is 8 miles. So taking a look at the questions, it says, how many miles can Alex walk in 1 1/2 hours? Well, I have 1 hour, and halfway between is going to be 1 5/10 hours. Well, halfway between 2 and 4 is going to be 3, so it's 3 miles. How many miles can Alex walk in 2 1/2 hours? Well, again, 2 1/2 is going to be halfway between 2 and 3. So halfway between 4 and 6 is going to be 5 miles. Now I want you to go ahead and read this problem and create your table. So go ahead and do the table first, hit pause, and then hit play again to check it before you go on to do your double number line. So if we make 18 baskets in 3 minutes, we are going to have to find the unit rate. So we want to find out how many baskets they can make in 1 minute. So we're going to divide the denominator by 3 and the numerator by 3. So we're going to get 6 baskets per minute. So if it's 6 baskets in 1 minute, to do 2 baskets, we're going to do 6 times 2, which is 12. 3 minutes, 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 minutes is 24 baskets. 6 times 5 is 30. So whenever we go and we create our double number line, so go double check that that's correct, and now you're going to hit pause and make your double number line and answer the questions. When you're done, hit play and you can check. So we're going to have to start, I like to start at the bottom with the minutes, and we're going to divide this into fifths. So we have 1, 2, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And then if I go ahead and make the corresponding baskets, it's going to be 6 baskets, 12, 18, 24 baskets, and 30 baskets. So how many baskets can he make in 1 minute? Well, it's going to be 6 baskets. In 5 minutes, he can make 30 baskets. And then to make a prediction for 7, 6 is going to be 36, And then if we continue, 7 is going to be 42. So it's going to be 42 baskets. So we're going to take a look at this situation, and we're making a cheesecake crust. And you need 3 cups of crushed graham crackers for 2 cups of butter. So first thing is that this is wrong. So you're going to have to change this. So your X is going to be butter, and your Y is going to be graham crackers. So go ahead and find your unit rate, hit pause, and we'll check your unit rate, and then you can go ahead and complete the table. So to find the unit rate, you're going to put 3 cups of graham crackers over 2 cups of butter. So if I want to make 1 cup of butter, I'm going to divide your numerator and your denominator by your denominator. So 2 goes into 3 once. You're going to add a decimal and a 0. Bring your 0 down. 2 goes into 10. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So that is 1 5/10 cups of graham crackers. I'm going to erase this to get rid of it. Get rid of all that. Okay, so now that we have our unit rate, go ahead and fill in your chart. Hit pause and then hit play again whenever you're ready. So we know that 1 cup of butter is 1 5/10 cups of graham crackers. So then we're going to do 2 cups of butter, so we're going to double that. So it's 1 5/10 times 2, which give you 3. So now we're going to do 3 cups of butter, which is going to make it 4 5/10, or 3 times 1 5/10. 3 times your unit rate. 4 times 1 5/10 is going to give us 6 cups. 5 times 1 5/10 is 7 5/10. Now that you have this done, go ahead and hit pause. Do your double number line here and answer the questions. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our double number line. So we're going to divide this into 5 spaces. So we have 5 cups of butter. And if you do 1 cup of butter, you're going to do 1 5/10 of graham crackers. You're going to do 3 of graham crackers for 2 cups of butter. 3 cups of butter is going to be 4 5/10 cups of graham crackers. Then we'll have 6 cups, and then we'll have 7 5/10. If you had to make the recipe smaller and used 1 cup of butter, how much of crushed graham crackers would you need? So if you look here at 1, then it would be 1 5/10 cups of your graham crackers. If you use 10 5/10 of graham crackers, how much butter would you need? Well, now we're going to look here at the top. So our next one would be 9 cups for 6. Then if we continued it out and we did 7 cups, then we would have 10 5/10. So it would be 10 5/10 cups of butter. We just had to extend out our number line.